Yo, Jada Pinkett Smith continues to be the worst wife, if not one of the worst people on earth, and more of it's coming out with her stupid memoir, Worthy. Worthy of what? Well, I can think of a couple of things, but that's probably against terms of service to express what I'm thinking. Jada Pinkett Smith built a beautiful secret sex room for her and Will Smith. It was so beautiful it didn't even work to keep their relationship together, because remember, they've been separated since 2016. I'm sure that she built it, and I'm sure that it's beautiful. I just don't think that there was a lot of Will Smith in that room. There was probably a little bit more. Let's just go ahead and I'll put an idea out there. Which month of the year do you think probably had the most use out of that beautiful room? July? September? Probably something in the middle. Oh, where there's a will, the kids stay away. Sorry, what? The latest headline making revelation of Jada Pinkett Smith's memoir, Worthy, which hits shelves on Tuesday, and it is just, it's done gangbusters. Don't ask for sales totals. Is centered around the wishy-washy couple's behavior in the bedroom. Oh, behavior. The Magic Mike star, who? What? Okay, revealed that the couple's kids, Jaden and Willow, used to sleep in their beds as children and continued to do so nightly for some years. Oh, that's why they're so fucked up. However, the time Jaden was about 6, Jada claimed that the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air star wasn't in love with the family sleeping arrangements. Yeah, and he's such a bitch and not in control of the family that he couldn't just go, listen, kids, you're going to fucking school now. You can't sleep in your own room, huh? Oh, okay. I remember when I used to have nightmares and wake up my parents in the middle of the night, and then I became 4 years old. Yeah, it's probably something like that. Sleeping in bed. I actually don't even remember ever sleeping in bed, crawling into bed with my parents. Absolutely not. And, you know, man, to each their own. And, well, Will Smith has made more of an asshole out of himself as the days, weeks, months, and years have gone by, so nothing's going to surprise me at this point in time. To give us our own space, I built a separate, beautiful love nest for us two grown-ups in the bedroom. Oh, in our bedroom, complete with a domed ceiling full of twinkling stars. Yes, shit sounds super fucking gay. But over time, the kids hijacked that room as well. Pause. What? She added, even though the youngsters were expected to sleep in their own bedrooms. But yeah, of course, because we know that you and your family don't exactly have the best of boundaries or the ability to set them or adhere to them, I can see why that ended up being overstepped. Nowadays, Jaden and Willow reportedly feel bad for their dad. We'll get to that. They know what they're going through a lot lately, and this isn't helping. Yeah, of course, but what is Jada out there also doing? Claims that she and husband Will Smith want to write a book together. Don't try this at home after her explosive and baffling memoir revelations. If they couldn't even control their kids sleeping in their bedrooms, how much quality advice, or rather self-analysis from them, do you actually think you could glean from any proposed project such as this? Pinkett Smith has dropped yet another surprising revelation. She and husband Will Smith probably needing him once again. And why is she saying husband? You guys have been separated for how? 6 years? I'm sorry, 7 years. I keep thinking that we're, not as far along on this mortal coil as we actually are. They've been separated since 2016. It's been 7 goddamn years. You aren't husband and wife anymore. Hell, who even knows how long ago that you guys were actually a quote-unquote successful couple, if ever. I know Will and I are talking about writing a book together called Don't Try This at Home. You're going to need him in order to push copies. It would follow Jada's sensational memoir Worthy, which describes the marital and personal troubles she endured, caused for herself. Whatever, we can go ahead and use different language. Jada, 52, will be... has been telling all as she promotes her new book, including the revelation that she and Will have been separated for 7 years, despite the split bombshell. Jada told Extra that she and Will have actually made their way back to one another, and that divorce was off the table until it's on the table. Until such a time that she can secure a much more beneficial or preferable divorce agreement. The idea that we are separated for 7 years and that we're still apart after the Oscars, we made our way back. I think that piece has been left out of the narrative. Yeah, that you told yourself, what are you doing? The evening, Will struck Chris Rock at the Oscars, proved to be transformational in their relationship. Oh my God. Wow, he'd really throw away everything for me, huh? Yeah, I really got this bitch wrapped around my finger, and they're not going to come after his money? All right, bet. I'm not going to be able to do anything else with the rest of my life. Everybody else is going to consider me too toxic. I'm going to go ahead and secure the bag off of this stupid fucker. That was the moment I knew I would never leave Will's side after all those years of thinking that I would. Yeah, that one action. Yeah, sure. Now realizing, wow, everybody hates me, but this one dude actually likes me. Yeah, I don't really like him all that much, but I can probably make it work. Okay, it's better than, being alone and trolling the local high schools for dates. And it's like, yeah, it's probably not worth it. Yeah, after years of thinking, I'm going to get divorced. I'm going to go get a legal separation. I didn't want to go in there as his wife, but and I was leaving that his wife. So it showed me that love can conquer all. No, desperation can conquer all. Fucking gross. That night, Smith struck Rock in the face. The couple are focusing on fixing their relationship. Divorce is off the table. We are life partners. She said that she prefers the term life partner over husband. Yes, of course, because she sees you as less than. She doesn't want a leader. She doesn't even perceive you to be anything approaching a man in that relationship. That's why you guys have that androgynous term, life partners. Gross. I hate it. I hate it very much. But also, on top of all of this stuff, like was put in a pin earlier, I feel bad. Yeah, Will Smith's kids feel bad for him amid Jada's memoir bombshells. Did they read it? No, they probably heard the reporting like everybody else that's out there just going, the fuck, we knew that this bitch was evil, but this evil? What the fuck, man? Jaden and Willow Smith reportedly feel bad for their dad, Will Smith, and amid Jada Pinkett Smith's clout-chasing efforts in order to throw everybody else under the bus for her to just get one final hit of attention. A source close to the siblings claimed that the duo feel bad for their dad with all their recent headlines about their parents. But what about from his first unsuccessful relationship, because he has a son. He's in the picture that's right there, okay? I wonder what his opinion on all this situation is, because he apparently hates the fuck out of Jada for good reason. They know he's been going through a lot lately, and this isn't helping, the source told Entertainment Tonight. They wish some of their family's private matters remained private. Additionally, a source claimed that Trey Smith, there it is, okay, Smith's son with ex-wife, Cherie Zampino, feels the same way. Yeah, no doubt, because he doesn't have any of that additional baggage. Like, he doesn't need to claim that fucking, unsavory skank. As for Will, the actor is reportedly trying to stay busy and he's been hanging out with his good friends and his kids. No, he's reconciling with his wife. Come on, that's what she's saying. Oh, that reliable source of information. He's trying not to let any outside noise impact him. Will loves Jada and feels like he has always had her back and always will. He has been trying to be supportive while taking care of himself. What a fucking terminally blue-pilled bitch. The Post reached out to Smith for comment, but he was too busy trying to massage her feet and make her feel better. Despite the alleged feelings, Pinkett Smith revealed that Willow has read the book. Oh my god. Well, she definitely wasn't writing any new music. What I did was tell them what's in the book, what stories I was going to tell them specifically, and ask if they were okay with it. Willow has read it. She's an avid reader, and she's the next author in the family. Oh boy, that'll be fun for her. I whip my hair back and forth. The story of how I gave myself brain damage. She has a fiction book coming out in May 7th, 2024. Who cares? She told InStyle in the interview published on October 7th, but she read a huge part of my book before it was even edited, so she loved it. She couldn't wait. She's like, Mom, I'm taking this to copy. I gotta finish my read. She was super excited about it. But the boys, Jaden and Trey, I told them what was in it. They'll read it eventually, because Jaden was out there just going, yeah, my life's kind of been fucked up by the introduction of hallucinogenic drugs for my mom, and yeah, things ain't going as well, and Trey is too busy out there punching air because of this fucking meddling bitch. Pinkett Smith's book tour for Worthy hit shelves on October 17th, began last week during an exclusive interview with Hoda, where she revealed that she and Will had been living separate lives, and it's like, no, we've been trying to reconcile, guys, everything will be great, that was left out of the narrative. Shut up. I think by the time we got to 2016, we're just really exhausted trying, but it doesn't really sound like that was a mutual opinion shared between the two. She was really exhausted, dealing with the simpery that had become her husband, or probably always was, and she thought that her sexual market value, because I'm a star, but then when she realized, after Chris Rock told that very inappropriate joke, Pray she's so forgettable, I just about forgot her name, but Jada, the people didn't like her as much as she liked herself, so when, Chris Rock made the joke about her starring in G.I. Jane 2, and the fact that everybody just laughed, and the only person that took offense to that and thought that, oh god, I'm actually a laughing stock, played the final card in her hand by, oh god, I just gotta go ahead and cozy up to this fucking simp. That's why she's had this about face. Like, it's so obvious, man. You just follow the road path. You realize that this trifling bitch ain't going to be going anywhere. But because she's not going to be going anywhere, and if there's going to be another book that's going to be out there, here is the roadmap to avoid these types of women, because it might not be at this level, but you probably know somebody, or you might be in this type of relationship. See the red flags when they manifest and know when to turn the fuck off that road and let that destructive bitch drive headfirst off that cliff. So with all that said, thank you all very much for the gift of your time. I've been Don Consuelo. I want you to follow your gut and get after it. Take care, everyone. I just about forgot my own sign off. I forgot her name and I forgot my sign off. See you, everyone.